was the idiot who decided not to use a sleeping pad. All the little things in the sand, the little bumps became hard like rocks. Just get out of the freaking tent, Naomi, and get your blow-up mattress. I wouldn't do it. I'm gonna suffer through this. What I didn't figure out until this morning is I could have just taken my fingers and raked it flat. What a restless night. But the thunder, it was the loudest crack of thunder I've ever heard in my life. 3, crack, crack, boom. And then it just was amplified in this canyon. It literally caused me to sit up. And I mean, I've heard thunder plenty of times in my life, really loud thunder. That's how much it like shook me and kind of freaked me out a little, like some part of the mountain was gonna come crumbling down. Time to go see this town Riggins, and maybe there's a brekkie place for pancakes and bacon and eggs and maple syrup. Entering mountain time zone. So isn't that interesting? Still Idaho, but different time zone. This is a really pretty bridge over the Salmon River. Oh, look at that little house. It's like a little gingerbread house. How beautiful. So this is an actual campsite. I really liked where I was with the sand and the beach. And the sand is so white. We could check it out. Sorry guys, you're not gonna see it. I'm not going up there. You can Google it. Look at this. Wow. This guy's driving a house. Welcome to Riggins, Idaho's whitewater capital. We're looking for a brekkie place, yeah. Oh my gosh, see all the semis? He's a character. Hey. Where are the breakfast signs? All right, a cafe and a bar. Is that our only choice? Here's an eatery. Oh, I see the word breakfast. I mean, that's cute and all, but this has the word breakfast. Yep. So here's just shooting back. You can see how we're nestled in here in this town. Do you have a menu for breakfast? Wow, look at our server. She's gorgeous. Thank you. This is $4 for one. $2 for the eggs and $4 for the bacon. I think that may go down as like the worst breakfast. Their pancakes are dinner size, plate size, but the flavor was blah. The bacon, I told her I didn't want it really crispy, and it came really crispy. There's a surcharge here. It was like a $2 surcharge. I don't know why I didn't ask what that was about. So the mother, I guess, came out. I asked her to replace one of the pieces of bacon because it was like super hard. You could tell that she was maybe a little annoyed. And then the mother comes out and she said, oh, well, the little girl, put it on the grill. And I told her, no, you need to take it off. You need to take it off. And I'm thinking, okay, so you're gonna blame the 7-year-old? Okay, well, tell you what, if the 7-year-old makes a mistake, well, then you shouldn't have handed it to me. You shouldn't have put it on my plate. It was almost like a disclaimer. Like, it's not our fault, it's not our fault, it's the little kid's fault. Because they saw me videoing, so they're like, she won't write a bad review if we say it's the little girl, the sweet little girl did it. Just unprofessional, no accountability for making a mistake. I mean, what a difference from the pancakes I had at the little town yesterday morning. Delish. And there were flies. Even another couple was like, God, there's so many flies right where you sit. The trash bins are there. Now, maybe it was garbage day. I don't care. Like, they're all hovering around the trash, so they're landing on your food and your body, and people are smacking. I think it's just called the eatery. The fact that they even put breakfast on their sign, like you would have thought that it was just a side gig. They rarely did because they screwed it up so bad. And just down the road is this place. I screwed up. I should have eaten here. Look how much love went into this place. I didn't go down further because I felt like I was exiting the town. So now you know. So there's a beautiful little paved inner road that runs parallel to this when you dump out of Riggins. I missed it because just didn't investigate that closely, but it was really pretty. I just pulled over at a beautiful rest stop I'm gonna show you my change of plans. Sent a message to a guy somewhere, it may have been New Meadows or McCall. He wasn't available. He just referenced 2 other people on warm showers, which was really nice of him. And then I ran into someone who, I don't know where it was. You know what, I think that was Joe. Joe! He had said that this gets really narrow, doesn't have a shoulder, the word I keep forgetting. He did mention something about Horseshoe Bend, really windy and they're climbing, and you can kind of see now in the mountain range here. So he's like, yeah, I would take 55. And he's like, no, I wouldn't take 55, I would take 95. So I texted the guy from the warm showers and asked him which direction he would recommend because he is a cyclist. And he said, definitely 95 and to jump on. And of course I started shooting and I didn't look at the name. There's another awesome bike route that you pick up somewhere up here and it goes all the way to Weiser. It's like 80 miles long. So the difference is this is an extra 33 miles, which taking an 80-mile rail trail is absolutely worth it. Thank you to the guy for getting back to me. I learned about this path. This is fantastic. It's gonna be another incredible rail trail by just texting some random person. Pretty awesome. I don't actually have to go to the bathroom, but I know I'm gonna have to go to the bathroom since I just had coffee. This is one of these things where, you know, charge your phone, even if it just needs a little bit, like whenever you have an outlet, well, whenever you see a toilet opportunity, especially a sink, take it. These are glass. It's funny, are they like bulletproof or something? They're just an interesting style because they're like tinted. They make me feel like somebody's on. Where am I supposed to be looking? Oh, here. Oh, I'm on super wide. Somebody's on the other side. Guess what I get to say? I pooped today. It's a big deal when you're cycling. I just thought of that sentence because when I was at Cindy's house, she had a magnet on the refrigerator that said that. Onward. Now this is the quiet road, so I'm actually riding right on the white line or even in the road to completely not worry about any nails, debris, anything slicing my tire. But if I hear a really big truck, I actually get all the way over because I don't know what it's like to drive a really big semi and it might not be easy for them to shift the lanes. When I see a car coming towards me like this car coming right now, I'll get over right now. So they don't think I'm an asshole, like, oh, here's a girl riding in the road. They understand I am respectful of their situation as well. My point is, I've had 3 flats in 4 years. I really don't need to be stopping right now. This brings me to New England. People just have such pride in their establishments. Pinehurst Resort Cabins and RVs. Oh, is it not open? It's not. Oh, shoot. Wow, look at the old gas tanks. This is great. The little salmon river. Oh, the little one. Whew. It's hot again. Of course it's hot. It's summer. I was just gonna say, why did I call you? That is kind of what it feels like. Like I have a thought or something I want to share or an experience, you know, like, oh, you want to tell them. So I pull my phone out and hit record. Totally Montana feel, except when you look at the river, then you know you're not in Montana. Montana just had that crystal clear water, those gorgeous blue, pink, mauve rocks. And then this is the water that you look and it's like, get the typical murky brown. I know what I wanted to tell you. I have a tailwind. If you've been watching. And by the way, yes, the road was quiet. I pull over when it's quiet, and then when I hit record, we get traffic. This is the system, right? If I don't put my rain fly on, it'll rain. I have a tailwind, like a full tailwind. This is amazing because I haven't this whole trip. It's become comical. No matter what direction I was turning, always headwind, always headwind. Never in my favor, never in my favor. Today it is. Yay! I just passed a waterfall off this road and got some water. I just chugged my water and I hope that's just residue from the moss and the water and there's no teeny little wormies in there. This is the first time I've had stuff in my water on this whole trip because I'm so OCD about it. Apparently not that OCD. I'm getting a little slack. What's wild about this trip is I didn't plan any of it. I only looked into the Wild West route the first segment I was doing, like between water sources and food sources. It keeps it exciting. Like, what's around this corner? There are a lot of semis though. Once again, I'm comfortable with it, but for someone who's not comfortable with cars, this is what you're looking at. My legs hurt. I'm tired. I'm pedaling slow and it's like I look down and I think like that I'm losing air in my tire or something, because it's like, gosh, what's going on? I'm tired. Having the 2 days off was the longest I took off from pedaling on this whole trip. Yeah, yesterday was interesting. My legs, it was nice. I didn't really hurt much and I pedaled the 50 miles. This packet has been with me for 6 weeks. I think I've been pedaling for 31 days. This will be my 32nd day, but I've been gone, I think, almost 6 weeks. RX nut butter. There's something about the maple almond butter with honey that rocks my palate. How gorgeous is this? Well, from the wheat yesterday, then the hills, the Salmon River Canyon Gulch, and seeing rafting, the little towns. Just freaking love this route. Love, 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 love. I'm so happy. It's so fun. And I have a tailwind. Yay! Hi, Moomoo's. One white one. Look at that. The albino. Your fuzzy ears. Oh my gosh, she's so cute. Zim's Hot Springs and Campground. I don't know. I'm not as enamored with hot springs as a lot of people are. I've actually never done it. Should we Google it? Yep. It is a big swimming pool. No thanks. Oh my gosh, the moment you've all been waiting for. We have reached the 45th parallel, halfway between the equator and the North Pole. Welcome to New Meadows, center of Idaho Heartland. Oh, it's sweet. Probably really expensive. Oh my gosh, Huckleberry Shakes. They closed at 3. Man, 3. Should we see how much that is? That's an inn. Fancy. Guess your cutesy strip is maybe over here. City Hall. This guy is just staying along with me. So here's the barbecue joint. A taxidermy place. Get your dead animal stuffed. Well, I didn't see the visitor center. Look where we can eat tomorrow morning. And how can we eat there tomorrow morning? Because I booked a hotel room. It was $64. And I just don't want to set up my tent. My body aches. And it's early enough to enjoy it. This is what passes you when you're in that tight area. The Huckleberry Shake place. You ready to see the inside? See a little chair. They completely renovated the inside. This is so unexpected. I'm so excited. At the counter, I told the girl, it really says a lot about a place when they take a lot of pride in their landscaping and it's like, this is the face of their company, right? It's the first thing you see. If you don't care about that, the inside is probably kind of skanky or just not clean that well. I'd rather give my money to the people that are spending time and energy to make their place look welcoming. I mean, this is kind of supposed to be like a little home for the night, right? A little old school desk. Space to fit my bike, get a nice size fridge, microwave. Thank you for putting hangers up. Pretty shower curtain, nice clean shower, nice color choice, a sweet little country curtain. I've been doing this for 20 years. There is always one towel softer than the other. This place is new. My test doesn't really count. Why are they giving me a brown washcloth? Please use this clean but stained washcloth for dirty cleanups and makeup removal. Okay, whoever the owner is, I love you. Being in the hotel industry, when I was doing interiors, styling, and I thought they should have a designated cloth for that. And that's what they're doing. I was shooting nicer places, so you really couldn't do this. The first thing I do whenever I stay in a motel, peel back the cover because they don't wash these all the time. And I know that sometimes people are really excited to have sex right away and they just lay on top of that. I don't know if that happens around here. The other thing I do, I'm gonna take the pillow that I like, this one feels nice, and then I'll keep this pillowcase on. I'm gonna take the pillowcase off this and put it over that, so I double up. Like if I look at the pillows and they're all stained, then I'll even triple it. So I love when these places actually have a book with the menus of the local joints, which is so helpful. I'm looking at these prices. Just pesto, cheese, tomatoes, basil. $20 for a 12-inch. New York City's cheaper. I'm not being sarcastic. So I'd rather get a brisket dip for for $10. Here are my desserts for this evening. This is my dinner. Intersection, the barbecue place, there is a good amount of meat. There's like 3 layers of meat, and the mac and cheese is a really nice size. Laundry time! Multitasking, watching Lake Placid. This motel actually happens to have a plug. The magic thing in regards to getting this to dry quickly, if this was a t-shirt, I'd have the whole t-shirt laid out flat. And then I roll it as tight as I can. And then I wring it at each end really tight. And then I hang it and it's dry by morning. I decided to put my air on, so the vent that sucks the air in is sucking the curtain and the air that's blowing is coming out the top. So this could really burn their machine out. Because the other option is you have to have your curtain open right next to your bed.